You want to start today's video, Elvis? Say, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Burndown. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. Before we get started today, I want to send a big thank you and shout out to everybody that's been helping me with the Maliboom 2.0, because you guys are all car people on here. You know the struggles of building a vehicle, especially if you specify a timeline as short as we have here, as much work as I have to do. All the help is greatly appreciated. It takes either a mountain of money or a pile of talent and a small mountain of money to build a car like this. So all the help, again, it goes a lot further than I could ever get all by myself. So this is definitely a team effort on the Maliboom 2.0. So thank you. I want to start off by showing you guys this. This part may not even make it on the Maliboom 2.0, but this is the kindness that you guys are showing me, and it is phenomenal. So check this thing out, dude. So I made a new friend. His name is Gerald. He swung by Monday. He's actually kind of local to me. And he brought me this 9-inch housing. It's an HD with the big Torino ends. It's a 9-inch Moser. And he brought the axles and everything to match. This is actually for a little shoebox Nova, which was his car. The thing was phenomenal. And he already had like an 8.8. He had this. He was going to upgrade. And he goes, oh, I saw your car. You could use this. You know, I don't really kind of need it. And it was super cool. So we're going to try to squeeze that. That might inset the tires a little bit. If I can get away with it, it might be better, because maybe I could actually change tires. Maybe it'll tuck the axle in a bit, but I don't know if we're going to have to jog the frame or whatever. So we're going to see what we can do with that. But I just thought it was really cool that he just came over and was like, here you go. And he wouldn't take anything from me. So that is super rad. Now I got to pay it forward, because that's awesome. And then I had somebody on here hit me up for a door skin. They're like, hey, I got one new in the box. We'll send it to you for shipping. So that thing is in the mail. That's on the way. So stuff like that goes so far. It helps the budget that I don't have. It's going to help us get across that finish line in a timely manner. And again, if you haven't been watching, I wrecked the Maliboom at Thunder Valley. And from the video, it looks like we just kind of tagged the wall and rode down, but we broke all kinds of stuff. I broke the block, which we got another one, or getting that thing put together. The transmission bell housing that wasn't mine, we broke that. The rear end hit, so now I got to go through that, because obviously I don't want to put broken parts back on the track. And then obviously we took out the whole front end frame and everything on the car. So the goal is to come back to the big show, Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0 next year. It's a combined event. It should be phenomenal. And come hell or high water, we're going to burn the midnight oil and get the car back up and running. So that brings me to today's episode. So thank you to everybody that has been super kind, bought stickers, all that stuff. You guys are awesome. So today what we're doing is more story time. We are fixing this. So that's supposed to be here. It's not supposed to be tied down to the trailer. And I loaded the Fox body. We took it, dropped it off to its new home. I think I made another new friend, which was awesome. And on the way home, a diesel truck started merging, and then I hit the gas and it caught that and ripped it off, and the guy came in my lane. So we have to fix that so we can get some chromoly sticks. So here's this guy. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this off to where the Maliboom is, my buddy Jason's shop. So this is the front end off that Fox body. And I basically gave that car away for the most part, because I was like, I just want to see it go to a good home. That Fox body is going to a younger kid. I think him and his dad are going to put it together and do some drag racing with it. The guy's a Ford Fox body guy. He already has some, but this is a decent enough car for them to race, but it's not like a nice car, so he didn't have to worry about his other cars. So I'm glad it was going to a kid. So I said, dude, let me drop it off, rip the suspension off, and you can have the car for 300 bucks. I thought that was a good start for anybody, because the panels and stuff were good, even if you wanted to part it out. So he did me one better. He's going to trade me some chromoly tubing. But the problem is, they're 20-foot sticks, and I need a trailer. They got run over by a diesel yesterday. So you and I are going to glue that thing on real quick. It's early. And then hopefully hook the trailer up, grab the chromoly. Maybe we can sneak in his shop and show you some of the cool stuff he has. I really don't want to get carried away though, because he's a talker like I am and my whole day is going to be shot. And then we'll try to go to Jason's and drop all the goodies off and go pat the Maliboom. And if you're wondering, why aren't you going over there and working on the Maliboom? Well, we're cutting the front end of the car off, so it needs to be in the place it's going to live, right? Because as soon as you do that, you have a non-runner, non-mover, because you don't have front wheels. So he has to organize stuff. He's got a full shop, and that's his full-time job, is to work on those trucks and things. So that Maliboom needs to not be in the way, if that makes sense. He needs to put it in a spot where he can move things around it, and we can get some work done. The goal is for the thing to grow roots and to stay there, but it's waiting its place in line, just like at the frame shop. The guy had the car for a long time. It only took him a few days to straighten it up. And same thing with Jason, but we're waiting for our turn in line, which buys me time because I think the fiberglass that we ordered should hopefully be here. So everything should kind of work out, but we'll spend our time getting stuff, you know, fixing repairs from Diesel's running our trailers over, and we'll get him loaded with all the stuff he needs. And that's what we're trying to do today. So long-winded intro. Thank you, everybody. Let's glue this back on, get on the road. I was able to put this in the vise and beat it kind of straight, but this thing is pretty tough. I was giving it a whack and there's really nothing to back it. So I think what we'll do is, just so it's not completely ghetto, I'm gonna stick this on here and then try to weld it and then whack this piece, and hopefully it brings it kind of back. And if that doesn't work, we'll just break it off and then I'll just move it back a little bit and we'll just call it good, because it's a trailer. It is what it is. They get beat up when you use them. So let me do that and I'll beat on it. I just want to show you guys. Yeah, I mean, this is 1/4 inch. This is no joke, and it just folded the thing over and broke it off. So luckily he quit coming over when he hit this thing, because it could have been worse. But I was almost clear, man. This is how close. Like, I punched the gas, he started coming over on my wheel, and I was like, whoa. And then luckily it kind of, I think it bounced off the ramp and this grabbed it, because that sticks out. But man, it could have been way worse if he munched all the stuff up there and got this tangled in like his wheel or something. All right, one for me. And one for my homie. There, that way we don't burn the new guy when we stick it on. Ain't nobody got time for that thing to wait, cool off. So yeah, I stuck it to there and beat on it and it just broke off. So I don't have anything to really straighten that out. So moved her back a little bit, whacked it so it's somewhat straight. We'll bolt that on, cut the wires, plug them in, and then hopefully my dude calls me in a little while. We can get on the road, go get that chromoly. You helping me celebrate my birthday? Come here. Come here. Are we celebrating? Huh? You partying? Look at that. Happy birthday and everything, huh? Fruki's helped me celebrate. It is my 44th birthday today. So Mama put this on her, and then she's just been walking around like she doesn't care, so it's pretty funny. All right, we're here to pick up some chromoly, and he had this running, so I'm just gonna film it. This thing's bad. This thing's straight out of like 95, dude. The boys. All right, I'm gonna go see if he's around and grab my chromoly. We're leaving my buddy Andy's shop.
In 3/4 of a mile.
I'm trying to convince him to come over to the dark side and do some drag and drive. So I think I'm chipping away at him. We'll see. We'll see if we can get him to bring some Mustang powered or Ford powered Mustangs, believe it or not, Fox bodies. Anyways, we're heading over to Jason's shop. We're gonna drop all the parts that we have, kind of plop it in his lap. We'll probably hang out a bit and kind of show you what we got, I guess, and kind of run it down, and then that is it. So I'll have to wait until he has enough space and the Maliboom is in its forever home, so we can get this thing knocked out and get things cracking. So we made it over to Jason's shop. We got everything unloaded. I got 40 feet, 60 feet of chromoly, and then we got this thing taken out and sitting here with my load of other parts. And you can see this is supposed to be the same track width, which is really nice. And then technically these things damn near line up too. So this is the right tool for the job, in my opinion, for what we're trying to do to keep it budget friendly. You know, let's use that overused term. And we got the brakes back here, the rest of the parts for this. And I got springs and caster plates hanging out over there. And then again, this is not the Cars Forever home, and if you cut the wheels and stuff off, it's hard to move around. So he's got some more stuff, so we are waiting in line like everybody else, and then when our turn comes up, we're gonna go gangbusters and get this thing done. So you guys know what to do. Thank you for everything. Still got stickers available. Go grab yours today. Till next time, I'm out.